What's up, guys? What's up, guys? You're all welcome. Welcome. Today, I'm going to be having the live session running here on YouTube alone and on Facebook. I'm not going to be live on TradingView as I used to be because I found out there's been an issue lately that whenever I'm streaming from TradingView, people don't get to hear me properly here on YouTube. So that's why I said, okay, then let me dedicate this time for YouTubers only, and I'm gonna find another time for you guys, or for those guys joining in from TradingView. So guys, as you are coming in, let know where you are joining from, and kindly please let's make the chat box engaging. Let's exchange ideas. Let's talk about any currency pair you want me to analyze, and make it more interesting. And also, it will be very kind of you if you can help share this live session on all Forex platforms you belong to, either on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on LinkedIn, on any of the social media platform, and on Facebook too. Just copy the link and drop it there. Let everyone head down here and let's have a nice time within the next 2 hours analyzing the financial markets. Right before me, as you can see on my chart, I have GBPUSD GU. This is a trade I picked early this morning and it's giving me some fantastic nice pips to the upside right now. Those that joined us on the live session yesterday will attest to this trade that I gave this call and analyzed it yesterday in the live session, that GBPUSD, that's a GU, is going to reverse soon. And I drew this analytic tool, something like this, that we are going to be seeing the minimum of zigzag correction to the upside, and these are started from around this region. I was able to confirm it with this breakout early hours of the day with the retest, and markets are going my way. But as you know, ideally I've already locked the profit for GBPUSD buy already, so I'm still going to come back to it and we are going to look at it deeper and deeper. So guys, thank you for joining in. I could see we're having 3 likes already. Oh, thanks for joining, guys. Please let me know where you are joining from and if you can hear me perfectly, guys. I want you to tell me if you can hear me perfectly. I need to know that, please, so that I won't be talking to myself. You get it? Guys on Facebook also, thank you for joining in. Have guys joining me from Facebook already. Let me quickly log into my Facebook and see the engagement right there. If you can hear me perfectly, just drop an emoji, drop anything, drop a comment, let me know, Okay, Teddy has joined us from Facebook. Salute, brother. Thank you for being there. Hope you guys can hear me perfectly. Thank you for joining me. I could see we're having 2 likes already. Thanks for joining, guys. Okay. Please let me know where you are joining from and if you... Okay. I think the only problem I'm having is that the latency, the camera is not really synchronizing well with my voice, and that is on Facebook. I don't know about YouTube, but regardless, the most important is for you to hear me perfectly, not really about the face or the way I look. So guys, I have for you guys today a lot of currency pairs that we are going to be analyzing. A lot of setup out there you have to brace up for next week, and one of the things that make those setups more interesting is that we are going to be having the NFP data being released tomorrow, the non-farm payroll. It used to be a very volatile. Thank you for being there. So I know that is an important economic indicator that all traders watch out for every month. So guys, as you're coming in, please let's know where you're joining from. Let's know we have human beings watching us right here, and drop any currency pair you want us to analyze and see what the market is doing right there. So we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube. I don't know about Trading View, but let's start the analysis without wasting much of you guys' time. We are already 7 minutes from the start of the analysis already. Okay. Yes. As you all know, I do like to start my analysis from the crypto part. So among the cryptocurrencies, I have 3 cryptos that I do normally analyze and trade, and that is Ripple, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So I want to start with Ripple. Let's see what's happening on Ripple. Then I move to Ethereum. Then I move to Bitcoin, and we can call it a day for crypto. Then we come back to the USD pairs as usual. Then we go into GBP pairs, indices, US or US 500, NASDAQ, and we examine the JPY pairs. So one of the best trades we analyzed yesterday that's going perfectly well is GBPUSD that you can see on my chart right here. It's so nice, you know, when you're in a profit trade, you'll be very proud to show it and and happy that your analysis is going well. So guys, in case you are new to my session, what I do is that what I do normally do is that I analyze based on price action patterns and Elliot wave analysis. Those are the tools I use, and once in a while I try to combine the harmonic patterns into my analysis right there. I have a comment right from YouTube. ID Imo, what do you think of Tectonic, my Niger man? Hello from Texas. Hi Mr. Imo from Texas. Thanks for joining in. Tectonic is let me open another chart right here to see, so I can quickly see that. I won't lie to you, I don't follow the Tectonic chart of a thing, but let me quickly check it out and see what's happening on Tectonic, if that is how you spell it. Let me just search for it here. Okay, let's see what's happening for the Tectonic. Is this? I think it's this. Okay, as you can see, I don't have anything to analyze right here in terms of chart, so I don't bother myself with those kind of pairs. Okay, so let's go back to normal analysis, guys. Let's go back to the normal cryptos that we have enough of information to play around with there. Okay, having some notifications from my Streamlabs application telling me skipped frames detected 100% over last 2 months. Last 2 minutes, sorry. 97% over last 2 minutes, 92% over last 2 minutes, 25% over last 2 minutes. So what will I do to that? How do I fix that? I don't know. Lower your encoder settings, the preset, sure that you don't have any other application to open that. However, enable performance mode in the editor or context menu. I don't know how to do this. I'll come back to that. I'll create time to learn this, because I'm new to live streaming. Mine is just to analyze the market. I don't that's not my field. I'm not a YouTuber or a gamer. Oh, All right. Yeah. Let's start our analysis from Ripple, guys. Ripple dollar. This is the chart we have there. And yesterday I did the analysis already. That what we're saying is a correction to the upside that is being followed by an impulse downward. An impulse that has started right from this high, and this is wave 1 of the impulse, this is wave 2 of the impulse, and this breakdown to the other side is wave 3, and currently we have a correction to the upside, which is wave 4. Then ideally we expecting wave 5 to move downward. So I now try to check in this box and see what is happening on a bigger time frame, on a bigger outlook. I found out that the correction right here, it looks as if it's ending somewhere here. That was the first outlook, and the second outlook was that it might not end here and the correction might go higher. This is what I mean. Let me quickly show you guys. I mean, this could be the first wave of the correction, this is the second leg of correction, and this will be the third leg of correction. This could be the third leg of correction, as it's not showing. It's the CPU itself that is. Yeah, so I need to remove this. I'm trying to remove my MT4 and some other apps that might be causing my system to slow down. Okay, I think another option I'll have to go with is not using this offline streaming. I should just be using the StreamYard or any other thing. Okay, let me go back to this mode now. So if you might ask me what exactly am I expecting from Ripple, then this is my answer. My answer is that this is the first leg of correction of wave 4, this is the second one, and this is going to be the third one. So let's remove all of these. Then wave 4 might end outside this bracket, outside of this box, to form something like this. You know, to form something like this. So I'm gonna remove this. So actually what I concluded out yesterday was that the only confirmation level for a sell for Ripple is below this low, and price wasn't able to get there. So that means our sell position is not yet even valid. So we still continue to wait for the end of this old correction, this zigzag move that is happening to the upside. So be anticipating a massive push to the downside any moment from now. It might be triggered with the news released tomorrow, and it may not, but the fact is just that it's in a corrective phase, and after a correction definitely there will be an impulse in terms of movement to the other side. Does that make sense, guys? I think it does. Okay, let's move sharp without wasting much of your time into Ethereum, see what Ethereum has for us. Ethereum has failed to get to my sell stop. I'm expecting it to go to as low as this before I can say okay, maybe the wave 4 has completed right there. So in this box, that's what we are still looking at. But so far this wave 2 beginning has not yet been broken. We are still going to hold on with our analysis. We are still going to be anticipating that Ethereum should get to as low as this region before we pick our sell position somewhere here, and the stop loss will be behind anywhere there. So but for now, let's just continue to monitor and see how this movement to the upside is going to be and how last it will go. So far this wave 2 has not been broken to the upside. So now let's prepare for the alternative scenario. What if markets start moving up right now and you see a breakout of this marked level. If price does that, if that is the case, then we should know that these that we marked as our wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 will cease to hold. It's not going to be an impulse therefore. So it's now going to be an ABC correction. The whole of this will be A. So we are, what I mean is that we are going to replace wave 1 with A, replace wave 2 with B, and we are going to replace wave 3 with C. So that's it. And then we are going to say the whole of this is the beginning of wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3 or thereabouts, or wave 3. So we now start counting the impulse to the upside, and I think that is a bit slim. That case is very slim, but let's wait and see how market behaves around, or let's say below 1232 price level for Ethereum. That should be the deciding factor and the deciding figure for us. So that's Ethereum for you guys. Now Bitcoin, what do I have on Bitcoin and what's happening right there? So yesterday when I was analyzing Bitcoin, I gave this box. All right, yeah, back to the chart. For Bitcoin, what I'm expecting for Bitcoin is, this is a correction to the upside. We're expecting the whole of this to be an impulse downward, and we thought that this is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3, and in here that the whole of this movement should be a correction, and that's wave 4. And according to what we found out in this box is that the move from this low to this high is a wave 4, and then our wave 5 has begun from 20957 here, and this should be wave 1, and the whole of this move to the upside should be wave 2. But that setup has not been valid yet until we see a breakout of this level. Another thing we can do is we can just take our trend line to draw an uptrend, a small uptrend right here, and see how market is going to behave, if there's going to break out or not. But something that is still very, very obvious here is that we're expecting that the whole of this move from up down here should be an impulse, and if that does not obey, if that's not the case, then this ABC will be the first leg of correction, and this will be a second leg of correction, and that will be the third leg of correction. Then there's going to be a fall again regardless. So that's that for Bitcoin, and that is all we have for the cryptos in general. So let me quickly move into the USD pairs DXY. We are going to be starting with DXY. Now guys, for those that are live here with me yesterday, you know, I already analyzed DXY, that's the US dollar currency index, and I came to a conclusion that DXY is ready to fall. You know, I drew this yesterday even before markets making this price movement. I said there's going to be a push up from wave 4 to wave 5. Then after wave 5 completes, I'm not sure then if it's going to complete in the box which I drew here, but unfortunately it did finish there. Market is going to turn back and we can see a pullback. So this is a very nice trading opportunity, but you have to be very careful at the same time, because there's going to be the NFP news release tomorrow, so anything can happen in that means. So for me, my short position, if you are going to pick a short position, should be right here. Stop loss will be above this wave 5. So you see I have very nice risk reward opportunities anywhere around here. So that's it. If you are going to be trading DXY, your stop loss should be very tight, not more than 107.250 to be risked on this particular trade. So let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how market is going to obey DXY in the coming weeks, because it might be very funny that tomorrow you are just going to see a very massive move to the downside, and market's going to achieve all the target before it starts going back. So we never can tell what might happen when there's a news release. So that's it. This is wave 1, wave 2. This is a tentative wave 3, tentative wave 4, and this is a possible wave 5 to the upside. That is the first scenario, and the second scenario is that this will be wave 1, wave 2, as in the first scenario. But the difference in both cases is that all of these that we marked as wave 3 in case 1 might be wave 1 of 3, and this correction might not be wave 4, it might be wave 2 of 3, and the whole of this push to upside might not be wave 3, it might be just be wave 3 of 3, and the push back here might just be wave 4 of 3, and we now later see wave 5 of 3 going higher. So that is very, very much possible. So when you pick a sell position anywhere from here, make sure you lock your entry as soon as it starts going into your way, and make sure your stop loss is very tight, because we have two possibilities of two possible scenarios for this trade. The first one is that market might start reversing fully, meaning the impulse has completed wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Case number 1. And case number 2 is that I think we have a question from someone on YouTube, or is it on Facebook? Let me check it out. I think it's on Facebook. I think John F. Kennedy was the name. Oh, JF Kennedy, my first time on your live session. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining there. Okay. Thanks for joining. Okay. Now, back to the analysis, guys. I don't want to start moving around and we won't be able to complete our target. Just analyzing the market. So now guys, so I've been able to explain both scenarios I have for DXY, so you guys should be prepared for both possible movements. It can go this way and then go up, or it might just start reversing down. But all in all, for the meantime, it's still a sell. So let's see how it goes. So that's that about DXY, guys. What else do I have for you? USD CHF under the same USD pairs. So right here USD on USD under USD pairs, I have USD CHF, and my analysis is intact on USDPY. We have with 1, with 2, with 3, with 4 in terms of this triangle, and this with 5 completed here. Then we see a push to the upside that looks more like a correction. When I analyze the chart movement in this box yesterday, I tried to go into the lower time frame on the 1 hour. We can quickly do that again also, just serve as an advantage for those that are not here yesterday. 30 minutes, yeah. Zoom out. I was able to say, okay, the whole of this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this is possible wave 5, and then I could count this as wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That's another wave 1. So I call this, the whole of this, as my wave A. Sorry. And this is my wave B, and this should be my wave C. So that was why I anticipated that this correction has completed around here. So that is the first possible scenario, and it's possible that the correction might have not ended here. We might see market going above this high and falling into this territory of our potential reversal zone. But the most important for us to know is that USD CHF might reverse zone. It might reverse very soon. So you can see that right on my watch list here, I don't have it in red. So I didn't put any label on it. I know it's going to reverse soon, but I don't know when yet from my analysis. So I know it might continue to go higher and fall into this, my potential reversal zone, before coming down, or it start coming down in a moment from now. So if I were in your position, like, okay, how can I take advantage of this? You can just put a sell stop around here, below here, and just put your stop loss behind here. So if market is able to break below here, you know the retracement has started already. So, and you just have few pips at risk. That's one of the ways. This is one of the nice ways to take a very high risk reward position in the market. So guys, that's all what I have for you guys in USD CHF. If you have any questions regarding that, put it in the charts, in the chat box right there. I'm going to check it. I'm checking all the messages right here. I have another message, another comment from Saraya talking about, I'm interested in crypto mining but no idea. Please say something how to start. Vanakam from India. This is not like a crypto mining session. We are here to analyze the market technically, so I don't really know much about mining crypto. You can look for that information somewhere else. I'm sorry to say that, because I'm not used to doing that. Okay, so let's leave USD and go straight into euro dollar, see what euro dollar has got for us, and in terms of market possibility and movement. So euro dollar is one of the very nice trades I like to pick, because most of the time when I analyze it with my price action, it does obey it, and most of the time euro dollar is very less volatile compared to some other exotic pairs, because euro dollar has enough participants that tends to move the market into efficiency, or let's say almost or weak efficiency, near to efficiency. What I mean is that it doesn't really move abruptly, abnormally. moves most of the time in waves and in cycle, and you'll be able to go into the lower time frame to demystify what is happening. And that's exactly what we did when market was trading around here. We gave a sell call here that market is going to drop because we knew our correction has ended around here. That's the end of wave 4. What we saw here was a double correction, double zigzag that comprises of 2 zigzags. This is the first one, ABC to the upside. It completed here. We have the correction, then we have ABC to the upside. So we can label each of them. Some people call it triple zigzag. Call the first zigzag, we label it as W. The second ABC zigzag, this is the ABC down here, we call that as our X. This A, B, and this C, label it as our Y, and then they all form the wave 4. So the move downward here, starting from this high to this low here, is in form of wave 5. That is an impulse. So the next question now to ask ourselves is, has this impulse completed or not? That is the question we are here to answer. So yesterday, briefly, I went into the lower time frame to check out the whole of this massive move to the downside and see, to confirm for myself if it has completed an impulse. And I was able to count it that the whole of this swing from the high here down to the low of 1.03664 is the beginning. It's just the beginning of the impulse. That's wave 1, which was rejected. We could see around this strong resistance zone. That was where the wave 1 was rejected, somewhere around here. Then it gave the retracement up for wave 2, and we saw the wave 3 able to break below this strong resistance with a wild force. That told us that we are in wave 3. Wave 3 used to be the longest, ideally, and it's